What's up with it, y'all? What's up with it? Come up in here. Come up in here. Let's talk about it. Let's get up on this game. You already know what time it is. Let me see everything up. Yeah. I know what time it is. The Patreon, the Rumble, the Cash App is definitely in the chats. Like, share, and subscribe, fellas, and hit the notification bell. Like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. That's what's very important. Enjoy the show. Fair use. You see the banner down there. Get at me in the Gmail, fellas. Get at me in that Gmail. Let me know what's on your mind. You know what I'm saying? Holler at me, man. Consultations, video topics of your choice. It doesn't matter. Holler at me, man. You know what I'm saying? Get at me on Twitter. Go and join me on X at Casey underscore Red Pill. You dig? Holler at me, man. We're gonna talk about this shit, man. We're gonna get off into this shit. We're gonna speak this game. Something that you fellas need to know and something you fellas don't know. And it's something that's very important for you fellas to know. And it's why do Pookies and Ray Ray always get the chicks? And I had a consultation with a guy, 2 days ago when he asked this. And I said, you know what, I'm gonna talk about this because I don't think I ever really talked about this. And if I did, I never got into the breakdown and details. But before we get off into that, you already know what's up, right? Wrists, elbows, knees, feet, shin, and everything to the back of her neck, hold her down, lock her down, submerge her down the game. Go to Rumble, get me up to 5 subscribers or better. I'll probably be at 5. I don't know. I'm over here. I gotta hit over there, but get me up there, fellas, so we can get to going. Followers, subscribers, it's all the same, but you know they label it different. Pookie and Ray Rays, fellas. I know guys may think and they hear, they may hear, and it may be traditional for them to think that Pookie and Ray Rays are the grimy guys, the guys that don't give a fuck, live on the edge, killers, drug dealers, robbers, thieves, murderers, and just this type of, just straight up menace to society type of motherfuckers, and project living and ghetto, drug, just infested with all types of crimes. A lot of guys think that, and somehow in their minds, you got some guys that'll try to conform to that way of life, not because it's beneficial for them. They are who they are. We are who we are, right? They want to conform to that way of life for women. Huh? I don't get it. If you wasn't impoverished, if you didn't come from that kind of environment, if these things wasn't your surroundings, then why would you want to go back there? I don't get it. Why would you want to actually go into those kind of trenches just to get some kind of sense of validation from women? I don't get it. It's no different from the rappers. A lot of these rappers are college kids, fellas. A lot of these rappers are church children. A lot of these rappers been sheltered and kept away from the ways of society. A lot of rappers are. But then you look up, they get out here, they sign these deals, and they rap about that kind of shit. You like, hold up. And half of you guys know these rappers personally. They may be from your city, Dallas, Kansas City, California, for Colorado. Who knows? These rappers are everywhere now. They're actually they're out here. They flooding the market waves to where you don't know where they're coming from. Memphis, St. Louis, Chicago, they're everywhere. And half of these rappers, if not majority of them, with the exception of those who that have done things in life, like your King Bonds, Easy E, certain guys that actually lived that fucking life for real, you know what I'm saying? And jumped off into there just to try to make a change or try to get a piece of the pie. We're not talking about them, with the exception of them. The majority of these rappers are not from the hood. I'm being honest. They're suburban children. They're suburban men. They're suburban teenagers. And I got to say children because you got youngsters out here rapping 13, they doing their thing or whatever, 14. And it's no different from a guy that went to college, been sheltered all his life, had a mother, had a father. Nothing's wrong with that. That's life. That's how it's supposed to be, right? Of course. But then again, they don't embrace that side of their life because they think that side of their lives is lame, boring. It's not consistent with today's hype and what people like to follow. So they want to put themselves back, like Chris Brown or whatever, Soulja Boy, pumping gangs and shit when they ain't from that kind of environment. They don't know that life, ain't never seen the walks of that life, but it's no different. You get what I'm saying? These guys are step back and want to be something that they're not just to appease bitches. I don't get it. Select Global, yo, KC the Don. What's up with it, bro? Facts. Yeah, we all Dons in this motherfucker. Gods, God-like, goddess like, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We all a part of that, that infinite tribe that God put out here for us. You know what I'm saying? But shouts out to you, Select Global. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all, and hit that notification bell when y'all coming in. Much love to Select Global. But yeah, man, they will back themselves up to want to be a part of something that they're not a part of, thinking that they will get into a bitch's good graces, not knowing that the true essence and the energy, the aura that surround guys like the real Pookie and Ray Rays can't be duplicated. You get it? It can't be copied. It can't be emulated. Imitated or nothing. It can't be none of that. It just can't happen because you are who you are, and the first person is going to recognize that in you by you being a heterosexual man is a what? A woman. So they know the frauds and they know what's real. A real Pookie and Ray Ray, he don't just not give a fuck about certain things. He do give a fuck in so many words. He do have a heart. He have a heart for what he has a heart for. And it ain't for every motherfucking thing. And what makes Pookie and Ray Ray so successful with getting on a lot of women, fellas, is that they don't give a fuck. They holler at women, which means what? That motherfucking woman can rate from 5 to 10, and they don't care as long as they get them. And that makes them, when you that type of guy, and I know a lot of you guys like to have your standards. Select Global in this motherfucker. I Select Global, but Pedro, what's good with it? Pookie and Ray Rays, the Latinos had a, what'd you say? Romeo and what? Fuck. Alan Dore, Alan. Fuck, I know that. I know how to pronounce. It's not ringing right. I know that name, but I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying all the way because I got an essay partner. He said the same fucking thing, bro, like a month ago. He said the same thing and shit. And it's really Pookie and Ray Ray, the Chad and the Chads and for the white community and all that shit. Yeah, it's really the same thing, man. But Pedro, man, it's no different. The SA women, the Asian women, the Hispanic women, the African American women, Caucasian women, they all have those kind of guys within their ethnicity and race. Haitian, Cambodian, it don't matter. They all have those kind of guys. You got different types of guys, but you mainly got two different kinds. You got the guy that he moves on his own pace, and then you got the guy that can be moved. He can be moved. So you got two different kind of guys. The Pookie and Ray Ray guys move at their own pace. And the reason why they move at their own pace because they don't care. They don't have the concept of actually seeing women different from one another. They have the concept of seeing women as the same. That's real game, fellas. I'm sorry. Whether she's an overweight woman, and we're not dissing women, we ain't dissing that weight inside, but you get what I'm saying. She could be a petite woman, a skinny woman, tall woman, short woman. He's gonna get on women. That's what Pookie and Ray Rays do. And with that comes what? You will naturally normalize the energy of making things happen with women, which gonna come off to a lot of women as very attractive because you get straight to it. You know what I'm saying? And you definitely you don't believe in Pookie and Ray Rays do not believe in rejections. Not at all. A woman tell them, I ain't trying to, I gotta, all right, okay, well, cool. You have a nice day. He'll turn around and mac on something in her face. Or he'll turn around and go out, leave and go do him because he already got things lined up. It bounces off of him. That kind of shit bounces off of him, which means rejections don't exist in his life. Rejections really, fellas, is in the mind. It's really not true. And the reason why it's not true because we are all entitled to what we like and what we don't like, right? That's the game. Hold up, so let go in this motherfucker again. The real Pookie and Ray Ray carry the natural survival energy. That's why he is sought after. Facts. Facts. And if you carry the natural survival energy, what don't suit you, you will get rid of it fast. You don't care. You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes you attractive. A lot of guys don't get that. That's what makes you attractive, fellas, is will you be able to get rid of something that don't benefit you? Are you the kind of guy that walks away from things without getting into your feelings, without getting ass hurt and butt hurt and all that shit? A lot of guys get butt hurt and can't just walk away, and they resort to, oh, the bitch for the streets. Oh, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, holders. They resort to disrespecting because they feel defeated. I really like, and they start imagining that, hey, bro, it don't take long for a man to imagine a woman, right? Real shit. He can see her, not have a conversation with her, and he can imagine her back at his house handling business, you know, getting it in. They making shit happen. You get what I'm saying? But he's not making that step to make that happen. And he don't have the confidence to know. And shouts out to Never Hungry again. Confidence, you fellas, you see that? He don't have the confidence to know that it's a chance these things will not happen for me. He's going in already with it already made up in his mind. Hey, shit, I'm feeling her. She's going to have to like me. He'll try. And guys like that will push to do anything to make that chick like them. They push to do anything. Because if they see that they're not enough, they'll come dirty macking. They'll slander other men. Hell, they'll go in their pockets and pay for dinners. They'll trick. They'll do all type of things just to make this happen with this particular woman. Because they already imagine her. And they imagine her being their girlfriend, their main squeeze, their one and only, their boo thing. You get what I'm saying? They're imagining that type of shit, which means they're trying to snatch the chick up off the market so no other man can get to her because they sexualize her in their minds. The next man may see her and look at her as a pump and dump. The next man may see her and look at her as somebody he can, you know, do his thing with, kick it with, but not really take serious. Every man looks at things different, but the guy that fakes as if he's the Pookie and Ray Ray, he will get exposed eventually for who the fuck he is. Real game. And all it takes is a chick that he's really into, a chick that he really likes. We're going to see if he can get his pump and dump on. We're going to see if he can actually holler at the chick and take the rejection, walk away type of shit. Nah. That's when the bullshit will come out. Oh, fuck that bitch, man. She ain't shit, you know. Then you look up, he's arguing with the bitch at the end of the night. You like, what the fuck? Y'all done seen guys like that in the clubs. Dude arguing. You like, what the fuck this dude ever arguing with a chick for? What the fuck? What the fuck kind of shit? You got time and the energy to argue with a woman, but you ain't knowing what led up to that. He tried to holler. You know what I'm saying? He tried to come off as this badass, as this guy that he's thinking that she could be into. And she read right through his ass. X-ray vision, a female's X-ray vision activated, came right on, looked right into him. Oh, he's an imposter. Yeah, won't you buy me 2 drinks? Won't you buy me this appetizer over here? It is. Oh man, damn man, you know. Now he thinking that what would the Pookie and Ray Ray do? What would they do? I know what they'd do. They'll tell, oh, you ain't shit. You for the streets, bitch. You out there like, no, that ain't what Pookie and Ray Rays do. Pookie and Ray Ray gonna simply tell her, nah, baby, that ain't my hype. That ain't me. I ain't come over here to buy you no drinks. I ain't come over here to get your appetizer. I come over here to get you this motherfucking number. So you can have a choice and make that choice to get back at me whenever you please. Just that simple. That's what a Pookie and Ray Ray do. And a lot of guys look at it like, no. Okay, see, Pookie and Ray Ray argue with him. They beef with him. No, they don't. A real Pookie, you looking at one, fellas, I'm sorry. I come from that lifestyle. I come from that structuring. I'm from the projects. Real game. If you was in Kansas City, Missouri, and you really know who I am, I smashed half my motherfucking neighborhood in 13, 14, 15, 16 years old. Real talk. It's my life. And any motherfucker that get on here that knows me personally will tell you that. This is me, bro. That's why I know what I'm talking about. And I ain't disrespect no female because she didn't want to fuck with me like that. Her friend did. Hell, they run in groups, right? You never know who's out that circle looking at you like that. And once you put that motherfucker down on a partner, you look up, you'll find your way slithering right back to her. because she's going to find it attractive that you handling business like this. You know, shouts out to Patrice O'Neal, may he rest in peace, that she can smell that fish on you. Y'all know the fish story, right? Okay, then. And if y'all don't know it, go look at Patrice O'Neal stand-up. When they smell that fish on you, when they smell that you the type of dude that get bitches, oh, yeah, they're going to want to be down. They're going to want to be a part of something because they don't want to be left out. A woman always want to be a part of something that's intriguing and something that's really like in style at that time. And if you're in style, you're hot at that time, and every chick's talking about you. You're on the tip of the tongue of all these chicks, which, yeah, she's going to make her way back. New Era Music, Pedro, what his buddy say? Hey, Alejandro. Oh, Alejandro. Oh, yeah, Alejandro. Okay, yeah. Alejandro, that's how you pronounce it. But yeah, that's our version of the Pookie and Ray and the Chaz. Okay, I got you. Ronald George, what's good with it, bro? You in this motherfucker? Player B, what's up with it? What's the deal? What's the deal, homie? Come up here and get some of this game, youngster. That's what it is, man. Something you need to take with you, man. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, fella, that's real, bro. And fresh and fit dudes try the Pookie and Ray Ray playbook, but you can tell that it ain't in like that. Nah, not the who. You talking about the fresh and fit guys? Fresh and fit? Yeah. Fuck no, especially not that dark skin one. What's his name? Fit? Whatever name it is, the dark skin one. Be having that chain on that says CEO, capping like a motherfucker, talking about he fucked like, what he say, fuck like 20,000 women in his life. He ain't number 30. How old is he? And then age ain't got nothing to do with it, fellas. I know young guys, I know guys his age that run through him, bro. For real. And he's a Pookie and Ray Ray type dude. You know what I'm saying? He got some. He in these streets or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? One of my people's, one of his homies, he's out there like about 31, 32, and he really out there like that. I don't see Fresh being him. I mean, little homie Mac, he don't got no fucking filter. He gets on him. I'm like, damn, boy, you was just like, I tell him all, I'm like, boy, you was just like me when I was 15 and 16. But he in his 30s. He like, yeah, man, yeah, straight up OG. I'm like, yeah, man, real talk, nigga. I ain't had no problem. I was 15 and 16 hollering at 30-year-old women. I'll pull up, I didn't give a fuck about the age, none of that. Older women, like old women, nigga, I Mac will keep them there, have them smiling, have them blushing and things of that nature, even though I ain't got no intentions on really doing nothing with them. But it keeps my Mac hand going. It keeps me communicating with women, because if you don't communicate with women, fellas, on a daily basis and make that a part of your life, normalize the communication, you will lose it. And that's why you get a lot of guys that jump into these relationships and they lose themselves, because they be so stuck with that attachment and they don't know how to get out their shell. And once the breakup comes and he's been up on his woman for so long, you know, it's going to be hard for him to actually holler at these women. So he's going to try to rely on his looks, his gear, his jewelry, his cars. And he's going to find himself spending money going broke to impress women. That's the ripple effect, fellas. If you don't know how to if you don't keep your game tight by hollering at women and always stand on the edge of talking to women. You get what I'm saying? It can backfire and go against you. It will backfire and go against you because you've been cooped up for so long. But that's you, though. That ain't your woman. Your woman been talking to men. Every man's woman, married or not, always talk to other men. She's a woman. Men gonna always try to approach her. They gonna always try to want to sleep with her, desire, buy her things and gifts, and uplift her mind frame. Or, you know, when she's down and out, oh, you baby, you know, you look too good to be down like that, man. You beautiful. Men are always, no matter what race, men are always trying to get at a woman. So her Mac game, her conversation game or whatever, it's at a standstill. It'll never grow. It'll never, you know, it'll never, you know what I'm saying, devalue itself. It'll never do that. It won't increase and it won't devalue. No, not at all. It's going to be where's it at, which is where's it at, because they ain't really got to do no Mac. All they got to do is sit there and look how they look, and the guy going to come and say everything and either talk his ass into it or talk his ass up out of it. You know what I'm saying? But it's always a guy at her, more so than who you are. You a man, right? Okay. You got to polish your shit. You got to stay womanizing. You got to stay on the hunt talking to women. And if you don't and you lose that shit, that's where the tricking is. I'm telling you, bro. This shit's deep, bro. Hold up, select global. Yeah, they let any bimbo get under their skin. That ain't no Mac shit. Nah. I be seeing them on there arguing with these women and trying to prove their point and do all this shit. You know, basically, you know, it's fellas, it's no different from watching Jerry Springer back in the days. You know what I'm saying? It's always a show. Motherfucker used to run home to turn on Jerry Springer, you know what I'm saying, to get that shit and try to record a DVR, whatever type shit, because it was entertainment. That's how it is over there, Fresh and Fit. It's entertainment, fellas. You know, they speaking their rhetoric and their talking point, you know what I'm saying, and intertwining it with shitting on women, you know, just to build up their audience, cash apps and all that shit. And it's working for them, you know what I'm saying, because you got a group of guys that fails with women. You got a group of guys that blames Pookie and Ray Rays, you know, for hollering at all the women and making things happen sexually with every woman out here. Oh, there's this top 20% of men. And they use that 20%, 10% and all that. Nah, listen, bro. You want to pay attention to stats? There's no stats with this shit. You don't want to be honest? No. It's who you are. You know what I'm saying? And if you're paying attention to stats, you're paying attention to other men. I don't care about other men. I care about what I got going and what I'm getting. And those guys, what they do, they use the stat thing. They combat them with Google searches and all that other shit. And these women come up on there. They be, oh, damn, oh, shit, I didn't know these things. Oh, my God. Huh? What you mean? And it's not the top 20%, top 10% that these women go after, fellas. All the height and jawline and all this stupid ass shit. Ain't none of that shit. It's the top of the line confident guys. Shouts out to Never Hungry Again, man. Confidence. That's what women respond to best. Confidence. You may not look up to par. You may not have that edge like the Pookie and Ray Ray. You may be a college kid or whatever. You may be a suburban kid, a kid that worked corporate or worked jobs and followed your career all your life. And the women that you're actually trying to holler at ain't fucking with you because you don't look like you live on that edge and you don't look like you can protect them. You ain't no gritty, grimy, marijuana smoking, drinking, club hopping, you know, all that type of other shit, right? But you are who you are. And you a man that don't take bullshit, right? Even though you work and do all the church guys, it don't matter. You are who you are. You're a man that don't go for the bullshit, right? You're a man that's not going to allow a woman to ghost you, stand you up, try to get you on dates to spend money and things of that nature, right? Then the man who he is and he has standards, what do? He'll reject the bitch fast. He'll tell her, no, we ain't going to make that happen. He'll block her out. He'll delete her. He'll keep on pushing because things ain't going his way. Right? That's a bad boy to a woman. So it's really not the Pookie and Ray Ray thing. You see how that fell right back to Pookie and Ray Ray not giving a fuck? You are a guy that don't give a fuck. You just don't live the life or come from the actual experiences that the Pookie and Ray Ray come from. See how they go together? It's you. It ain't got nothing to do with the Pookie and Ray Ray's gang banging, Crip Blood, GD, Vice. It ain't got nothing to do with none of that. It's who you are, bro. It's just that simple. And that's how they go. It's confidence. It's you not allowing a motherfucker to fuck you over. That's all it is. That's all it is. You're not allowing nobody to get over on you. You're not allowing a chick to manipulate you and deceive you. You know, she's trying to lead the situation. When you say, look, check this out. Let's link up. Let's meet up and let's go here. Let's do that. And she comes with something else different. But you got your mind set up on this because you trust you. You trust your abilities. You trust the process and the situation. You are the leader. And she's not willing to follow. Dump her ass off. You can be seen as a bad boy like that. Matter of fact, you are the bad boy to the majority of the women. Oh, he's an asshole. Why I got it? And then you let her know it's your choice. You ain't got to. Then she's gonna sit back and pause. Then she's gonna hit you back. Now, that's if you're talking over the phone, texting and whatnot, texting, dating apps. She's gonna make that choice and make a decision. And if she's rocking with you, then you already know she was playing the test. She's playing that test game to see if she got you, because she's gonna follow you anyway. Then she'll come back, okay, cool, we can meet at this time. See, she tried to test you. She couldn't get you, but she liked you anyway, which means you got her. If she didn't like you like that, the interest wasn't all the way up, and she tried to test you, and you wasn't that guy that go for the bullshit, then she's gonna fall off. She's gonna fall by the wayside. It's a test. She can come back later, but she ain't gonna come back right quick, because there's other guys out there that she's interested in, and she's gonna see if they gonna fall for her shit before she make her way back around to you. That's why you don't just delete the numbers. You don't just block them out and do all that to any chick. No, you got to learn and know who to block out and who not to block out. Those who you need to block. That's why I say join the Mackin session, fella. I don't want to give up too much of that shit. I'll be exposing my hand, and the motherfuckers is over there actually on Patreon. Like, damn, Casey, you can't do that, man. We paying our money, man. It's a lot of shit I can teach out. Go to my Patreon and join that Mackin session. Real game. I can structure you guys into some shit. Hold up. Jerome Castro and this motherfucker. I ain't heard him in a minute. You know what I'm saying? What he say? That's real. Yeah, that's frack. That's real shit. No, for real. So let go. Yeah. Exactly. Ain't no top 20%. These chicks either settle for who excites them or the simp they can control. That's it. Acting like all these chicks go for Superman. Get the fuck out of here. Facts, man. Real shit. Real shit. Select that. That's why he hit the nail on the coffin. It ain't no, it fellas. Either you be the sucker, and that's just like, either you're gonna be the sucker that they can control, or you're gonna be the motherfucker they be like, okay, I'm fucking with him. Okay, he's a man. This is a man right here, because they run across so many guys that allow them to lead. Women do not like to lead, fellas. They will tell you that. I just had a woman tell me that the other day. Because I don't want to lead no man. That don't feel comfortable to me. I was like, wow. I told her, I said, why the fuck you say that? She said, no, I just up and said it because I've been going on dates. I met the chick on the dating app. I had to cut it short, right? Met on the dating app, and she was like, because so many guys like don't know what to do, and they would like you. I said, no, I ain't so many guys, baby. You looking at the one and only. She like, damn right. That's what I'm talking about. Got back to the house, and guess what happened, fellas? We fucked up headboards. Real game. What the fuck, Pedro, this motherfucker? How many chicks has hit you up in years later after you gave her your number? You talking about me? How many chicks hit me up? You asking me that? I can't remember, bro. Chicks? You can't put it like Don King said. If you can count your money, you ain't had no money, right? So if you can count the chicks that did hit you up or didn't hit you up, you didn't run through no chicks. So I really don't know. I had a lot of them that hit me up. Yeah. I had one just hit me up recently, like 3 weeks ago, and I gave her my number. Shit. I gave her my number in 2021, bro. 22, this 23, 2021. Around November, December 2021, I met her at a gas station and gave her my number. She was in a relationship though. And I told her, look, okay, cool. She said, but I said, it's complicated. She's like, yeah. I said, well, you need to go and take that number, get at me whenever, you sort things out. She said, but what if I sort things out and it work out on me and his end? I said, then that's your choice. I won't be able to call you, right? She said, oh yeah, you right. Okay, then I got you. Hit me back up, bro. Yeah, we didn't work out. You remember me? We didn't work out. It didn't happen. Oh yeah, I know how they go, man. Look, check this out, man. I'm ready to see you, man, because I know you want to see me just as well. She's like, yeah, actually I do. But look, check this out, man. I've been training, and I'm being honest with you, man. I don't feel like getting out there, going to meet at no bar. But you are welcome to come over to the house and have a drink if you like. And I'm not gonna promise you that I'm not gonna keep my hands off. You dig? I'm gonna keep it all the way real, because it's something. It may be something in that liquor, like. In my Chris Brown voice, I hit the bitch with that. She started laughing like a LOL. Boom, boom. Okay, that sounds cool. I understand. Boom, boom. Send me the address. Sent her the link and everything. She came, yeah, that's how I go. But I had that a few times, Pedro, in life. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really, I can't put a number on it. You know what I'm saying? You just, when you holler at, so like I make it, how can I say this, man? It's a part of me. Like I get up in the morning, I brush my teeth, wash my face, I do my hygiene, you know, I do everything, you know, get myself together, you know, do my shit like that every fucking morning. So that's a part of me. That's a part of my regiment. That's within me to do those things. I normalize that. You know what I'm saying? From a baby or what, from a kid, as long as I can remember, you know, I don't know how far back, but doing time, been running in the streets, I've always brushed my teeth, washed my face, took care of my hygiene, things of that sort, right? So I normalize that. So I normalize talking to women just as well. That's what you guys got to do. It's like you put on a pair of socks. No, I ain't gonna use that analogy because you got some motherfuckers don't like socks. They walk around here, toes hanging out the sandals and shit, long ass toenails, and get the fuck out of here. But you get what I'm saying. Eating food. You like to eat, well, you got no choice but to eat, right? Whether you're nibbling on things, whether you're taking one meal a day, you know, and you may be going through a prayer regiment like the Muslims or whatnot, eating, drinking, your essentials. That's a part of your life. You got to normalize women just like you normalize that every day. You can be married. You can be in a relationship. You can be that guy that's, you know, this straight, you know what I'm saying, got this one woman and you know, you basically monogamous in that matter. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's wrong with that. But you still want to normalize talking to women. Whether it's shooting the shit or it may be a little flirt here and there, you know. And if you're dedicated to you ain't cheating, you ain't doing no scandalous shit, you all right, right? Nothing's wrong with that. However, if you do not normalize talking to women, fellas, you're going to fall by the wayside when things really need to count, such as going through a breakup, going through a separation, going through a divorce, or whatever the case may be. Because you'll find yourself not knowing what to say, meeting women on dating apps, meeting women in person. You're not really knowing what to say and how to do because you've been so attached and used to your wife or your woman. And then it can be overwhelming to where things ain't going to happen for you. And now you falling back, blaming women, and you're going in your pocket tricking. That's where a lot of guys actually pay for, you know, escorts and pay for dates and all that shit because they don't know how to talk to women. They don't know how to use the strategy to get what they want, you know what I'm saying, when they want it. And it's just as simple, you know what I'm saying, you being able to take the rejection and you being able to actually put your Mac hand down. That's it. Talking to women. It's just that simple. But guys don't got the ability to do that because they've been cooped up with their woman for so long. And then they look back and blame the Pookie and the Ray Rays, like the title said. They start blaming guys who actually can make shit happen, not knowing that these guys have worked on themselves talking to women all their lives for a long ass time. That's a part of working on yourself too, fellas. It ain't just the muscles, the money, the looks, you all in the mirror talking about your eyebrows and cheekbones and all that other shit. Nah. Working on yourself consists of actually being socializing. You may not be the guy that like to have a lot of male friends, and that's cool, that's okay. But you better start hollering at these women, start talking to them. Let me see, Self-Made Taylor. And in this motherfucker, what is the question? So when you go up to a woman to holler at her, either she comply or she fly, right? Yeah. I mean, pretty much. When you go up to her and you holler and you give out the number and she takes your number, that's cool. That's step one of her complying because she took your number. Now, if she's got a situation, boyfriend, or she's going through something or whatnot, she'll tell you, hey, look, I've had a lot of chicks tell me that before. You know, hey, look, I'm going to be honest with you. You are fine. You handsome. However, it's the things that I'm going through. I'm not willing to date right now. I'm not willing. And that's okay. I keep pushing. I keep going. You know, I don't try to convert them, change their mind or nothing because their interest is basically at nothing's really happening. They're not pushing to do nothing like you are. Here you are pushing to make shit happen. She's falling back. So if she's falling back and you pushing to make shit happen, then nothing's there. So you got to fall back and keep going by your business. This is how I go. Now, if you hollering at a woman and you give her your number and,
You ask the availability right then and there. You can, wait till she hit you up, then come with the availability. But mainly, I'd hit them with the availability right there. I like to weave them the fuck out or weave them in. I'm very, very decisive. I'm very fast with it. I've been doing it, shit, I ain't no telling how, for years. So when I holler at the chick or whatnot, for an example, why don't you go ahead and take my number and shit, man, Oh, okay, that's cool. You all right, cool. Boy, now what's your availability? When you available to meet up? And if she, meet up for what? To do, when she meet up for what? To do what? Look, you got my number. Just holler at me when you're available to meet up. I'm not going to break down all that. Just take my number and you make the decision. All right, holler at you. And I wink my eye and I keep pushing. Now, if she's not questioning none of that and she takes the number and everything's flying like it's supposed to, cool. Keep it there. You know what I'm saying? But the ones that's want to question things of that nature, you can let them fly. Nothing's wrong with that. But I also let women fly before, fellas, when I should have fell back and let them come back around. I made those mistakes too. So it can go either way. Then I also looked at it like, you know what? Fuck, I ain't gonna let her fly. I'm gonna let her go ahead and reach back out at me. Reach back, and she reached back out. And shit happened the way I wanted it to happen. You know what I'm saying? Or they don't reach back out. You gotta remember, you're giving your number. So it ain't like you can go and reach out to them unless you're on some stalking shit. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you can't reach out to them. It's their choice. So they can either cut themselves loose, just they cut themselves off from the situation, from the opportunity that you present. Because your shit is 100, right? So they can be doing that. And that's cool. That's okay. But those who comply in that matter I'm talking about, when they actually comply, take your number, and then they let you know their availability right then and there, and they text you either right then and there or whenever y'all split up, you'll get the text. As long as you get the text, you cool. And then you let it and you go, okay, cool. I'm actually free on this day. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and send you the link. Boom. You send her the link to the place you want to meet up. But if you want to bring her through the house and make that happen, instead of meeting out at the bar, let her know that. Hey, look, check this out. I want to make sure that you're comfortable with coming over to my place to have a drink, and let her know those things. And if she, oh yeah, nothing's wrong with that. I'm comfortable with coming over there and have a drink. But the majority of them are going to test you like this, fellas. They're going to be, so what do we do when we get there and have a drink? What else we going? They're going to try to ask those things. They know for a fact what you want to do, but they want to hear you say it. They want to see if you're man enough to come out with it so they can have that choice. And some of them will be like, well, if we're going to go that far, we can just meet at a bar then. When she's telling you that she's not interested in having sex right then and there. She may do it down the line. Who knows? Who knows where it may go, right? But she's not interested right then and there. And if you want to do things right then and there, then you got to cut her off. Because she's not interested for it right then and there for what you want to do. You got to let her go. It's just that simple. Unless you like sticking around and waiting around for her. And if you're doing some shit like that, then you become what? Friend zone. So yeah, bro, you know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong. You got to, if it's not meeting up, if it's not actually benefit your programming and what you want to do, then you got to let her fly. That's real game. But if she's talking that, I don't really know, I don't, leave her with the number. And if she get back around, she'll get around. She don't, then she's flying anyway, right? Of course. You know what I'm saying? And that right there separates the Pookie and the Ray Rays from your average guy. And that's why, they say the fresh and fit and all that. That's why those kind of guys are mad at Pookie and Ray Ray. Because those kind of guys want to seek, they want to seek the attention and validation from the bitches that they actually approaching and holler at, because they want to confirm that these women actually like them. They want that to be confirmed, that these chicks like them. And if it's not confirmed, these chicks like them, then I'll fuck them. They don't like my kind. I'm educated. I got this and that going. They just want the guys who don't care, the dreadheads, the Pookie and Ray Rays, the muscle bound, the tough guy, tattoos on the, what? No, not at all. They like a guy that's very assertive and he stands on his shit. That's what makes him the Pookie, Ray Ray, or the bad boy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all putting the titles Pookie and Ray Ray on it because of the way those guys live, and y'all associate those titles with the griminess, grime areas of the streets and all that other shit, which is not true. Y'all totally off. It's all about a man not bending over backwards and not being led by a woman. That's what makes him attractive. That's what makes him sexy. That's what makes him to be seen as that bad boy. And when they do come back around, they know what to expect out of that man. They know they can't fold and bend that guy. They may back up, and that's cool. Because when they back up, they're going to fall back on who? A beta. A guy that they can really control, but he gets boring fast. He's very boring because he do everything that she wants. Women be like, oh, this motherfucker, oh my God. And then every time she look up, she's hoping to hear from you. She's hoping that you text. She's hoping that you calling. But you're not calling. You're not texting. But these betas are steady calling, texting. She snap out on them. God damn, give me a fucking break. I want to be alone. She starts snapping on them. They don't even know what's up. Baby, damn, I just delivered flowers. I just delivered candy. I just asked you to go out for the dinner. I'm doing all the right things. Why is she snapping out being mad at me, motherfucker? Because you're not the one she won't texting her. You're not the one she won't hollering at her. She want that motherfucking alpha, that Pookie Ray Ray, that dude who don't give a fuck to text her. She just can't get him to do it. You get it? She can't get him to bend over backwards and pursue and chase. She can't get that out of him. That's why she get mad at the betas and snap out on them. But she got to have them there for her benefits. Does that make sense? Hold up. Ronald George, this motherfucker. It's the pro athletes that hate Pookies and Ray Ray. Because the pro athletes are the tricks. That's why they hate them. They hate Pookie and Ray Ray because they got to do things the Pookie and Ray Rays don't got to do. The same women, these IG models and all that shit that they be spending their money on and flying them out, doing all that, buying them Maybach trucks and all that crazy ass shit, Lamborghini Euro trucks and all that other shit, Birkin bags and all that shit. But then they'll turn around and be off in the hood or off into the average neighborhood in the trenches, getting thugged out by a motherfucker who ain't played a lick of sports in his life. Yeah, that's why they hate Pookie and Ray Rays. That's why successful corporate guys who lead with their wallet and go off that traditional I'm the leader type of shit, but I lead with all the pan, I'm the man and all that other shit. That's why they hate Pookie and Ray Ray. Because they're doing all this shit, they busting their ass and they giving everything away to the same women that's turning around giving their shit away to the Pookie and Ray Rays who ain't got to do shit. You get it? It's that simple. When a woman is sexually attracted to you, fellas, there's limited things you got to do. Only thing you really got to do is stay on your game and pull your pipe out. Real shit. You ain't got to do everything else like the next dudes. The dudes that she's not attracted to, they got to come with a little bit more. Fellas, it's not a duplicate of this one woman we talking about. It's the same woman. She don't have a clone or a twin. It's the same woman. It's just different mentality towards different men. You get it? Yeah, big facts, man. Let me see. Because they got paper, they think women want them. Yeah, that's, no, women want you. You got paper, it's supposed to be for you. It's for your survival abilities and shit, man. You need money. If you don't got the money, then what? You can't eat. You can't sleep at night. You can't clothe yourself. You can't pay your bills. You can't pay off debts. You can't live going forward in life. You need the money. It's for you. Your health. Keep your health in order, fellas, because that's for you. Without your health, how can you get to the money? If you steady sick all the time, you're diabetic, you overweight, you know what I'm saying? May Patrice, rest in peace, Patrice O'Neal, man. I was just looking at a couple of things the other night, man, and we lost a brother. He died at 40 years old, man, 40 or 41, young age, man, just because he was naive to his health. He was a brilliant man, bro. He just didn't care about his health. And that's, you know, and your health is your wealth. So you need your health just as well, fellas, but it's for you. Don't do these things for no woman. Fuck no, you're doing these things for you. And if a woman comes through, then she enjoys the festivities and then she enjoy the perks of who you are. And that's real shit. She know who you are and she enjoy who you are. You know what I'm saying? You don't do these things for no woman. You do these things for yourself. You know, never do it for the women. These women already, they know who you are. They know what's up. They admire you. Shit, real game. And if they don't admire you, then they need to get the hell up out of here, right? That's how I go. Absolutely. Yeah. 100. That's real shit, man. That's why, you know, the Pookie and Ray Rays always get the chicks, fellas. Never look at it like because they dangerous and they on the edge. No, they just not no, they not no pushovers. No, not at all. They get on women every day. A Pookie and Ray Ray type of dude, he'll get rejected by one of these little baddies that y'all call IG baddies or what. He'll get rejected by that and turn around and go push up on like a chunky chick, a BBW or something, and thug that motherfucker out, and then turn around and go holler at another baddie and thug her out. He that type of dude. He don't care. Race, none of that shit don't mean nothing to a Pookie and Ray Ray. That's real shit. And that's what makes him attracted to all women. It's just that simple. Because he wears it, he wears that like the nostalgia of a guy that what I'm saying, can eat rejection, and he can actually holler at women and not get in his fucking feelings. You'd be surprised how many guys get in their feelings when things don't go their way. That's what makes them unattractive. A guy that don't get in his feelings, that makes him so attractive, because he's wearing the cologne, and then it ain't just because the chick rejected him. Cool, she rejected, cool. But when he go across other women, he expect these things to happen. But then he also expect things to go his way. So he's never running around here sad and down, head down, and man, I can't make shit happen. Women see that shit. They see it in your face, man, when you're not making shit happen for yourself. And they can also see it in your face when you are making things happen. And them the guys who they want to be down with. I'm sorry, but that's what it is. But shouts out to Ronald George, Self-Made Taylor, Pedro, New Era Music, Pedro, my dude, Select Global, Jerome Castro, Player B in this bitch, Never Hungry Again in this motherfucker, man. Select Global, Pedro. Shouts out to all y'all, man, that came up in here and showed me some love, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely coming back. Yeah, I'm gonna come back tomorrow with some of that game, fellas. We're gonna have to talk about some shit tomorrow. We're gonna come, we got some things to talk about. You get it? We definitely got some shit to talk about. But shouts out to everybody. Y'all see the Cash App and the Super Chats? The Cash App is not Super Chat. The Cash App is in the chat. The Rumble page is in the links in the chat. Patreon is in the chat, fellas. Get at me on Twitter. I'm very active over there. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so y'all can be alerted. I'm seeing more people come here, so y'all definitely are hitting the notification bell. You know what I'm saying? You may have to refresh the notification bell, but like, share, and subscribe, fellas. And we're going to always do what? Keep our wrists, elbows, knees, feet, shin, and everything to the back of our neck, holding it down, locking out that game. Alpha status, you dig? So that's how we're going to do this shit, fellas. And that's real game, man. And much love to everybody for coming up in here. And go get me up to 5 subscribers or better on Rumble, fellas. It's very important for you to join me on Rumble. Go and join me on Rumble. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it's a chance that they can take the channel. Now that I studied some shit, I read some policies and things, I kind of know how to work through it. So, but I'm still going to keep my Rumble. That ain't going nowhere because I do all my reacts. I'm going to go over there now and do a reaction. So if whoever is on my Rumble, be looking out for a video. I'm going to go shoot that and send that over there. And Patreon, I'm getting ready to send this Macca session to Patreon too. You know what I'm saying? So I got a little work to do. And as much love, let me see. Ronald George, be easy, bro. If I got time, I'll listen to the next one. Shout out to KC. Okay, if you got time, come on through, man. Turn it on. If you working out, working or whatever, put your earphones in and get this game, bro. And much love to you, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm out this motherfucker. Until next time, holla.